What is up, YouTube? This is the Mad King Paradox that's bringing you another One Piece discussion video. And this time, we will be discussing the Supernovas versus the Emperors. Holy shit, people. Alright, in the latest chapter, it has been confirmed that the alliance of Luffy and Law will be gunning after all of the Emperors. Yes, that means Shanks, Kaido, Big Mom, and Blackbeard. Now, why are they gunning after them? First, I'm going to be discussing Luffy, then I'm going to be discussing Law. Now, Luffy, he's gunning after them for two reasons. One, to become the Pirate King, which in order to meet those criteria, you have to, one, find the One Piece, and two, surpass every other pirate. Now, reason number two is because of Shanks. Shanks, back at the beginning of the story, Luffy made a promise to Shanks, saying that one day he will become the greatest pirate, and become the Pirate King. Now, in order to become the Pirate King, like I said, he has to he has to surpass every other pirate, including Shanks. So that's his reason for going after Shanks. Now, Big Mom. When they were on Fishman Island, at the end of the arc, Big Mom sent two of her representatives, Peckham's and whose name I cannot remember, the long-legged tribe guy, came to collect the candy that they were giving her as tribute for her protection. Problem: all the candy's been destroyed. So Luffy decides, A, we got the treasure from Fishman Palace, so we'll just give you the treasure. And pretty much Big Mom is not happy with that, and so via transponder snail, they practically declare war on each other. And it's not solidified yet, but it will be once Big Mom receives the box that came along with the treasure that Luffy gave to Peckham's. Now, why is this important? Well, because the box, whose name I cannot pronounce for the life of me, so I'm not even going to try, contained a bomb in it, in order to protect it from people who would try to steal it. So, Luffy, not realizing this, gives it to Peckham's to give to Big Mom. And when Big Mom opens the box, the bomb will be set off, and that will solidify the declaration of war between Luffy and Big Mom. Now, next one's the obvious one, Blackbeard. Luffy hates Blackbeard. Why? He captured Ace, led him to his death, and Luffy, well, this isn't really a particular reason for Luffy to hate him, but he also killed Whitebeard and stole his Devil Fruit power. But Luffy's more focused on Ace than Whitebeard. And now, Blackbeard has become a very big threat because of his ability to steal people's Devil Fruits, which he is now doing in the New World, stealing powerful people's Devil Fruits and giving them to the members of his crew, and we all know he's going to get a third one. We don't know whose, we don't know what it is, but we all know he's going to get a third one, because he's got the most powerful Logia type, he's got the most powerful Paramecia type, so all that's left is the most powerful Zoan type. So we're just waiting on that one. But that also means that every Devil Fruit user worth their salt is a target. Sengoku, Marco, Jozu, Doflamingo, Akainus, Agoji. All of them are a target for Blackbeard. Alright, now Kaido. We don't know much about Kaido. All we know is that now we know his full name, 100 Beast Kaido, which pretty much is pretty much a confirmation that the what they said earlier about someone in the New World having a 100 Devil Fruit army is now Kaido, because of the artificial Devil Fruits that Caesar Clown was making. So, that makes him a bit of a threat right there. Plus, we don't know anything about Kaido, so we don't know how powerful he is or what his abilities are. So, we're still waiting on that. But Luffy and Law are going after all four of them. There's also an alliance of Kid, Apu, and Hawkins going after Big Ma'am. So, they're also going for Big Ma'am. And Kid is already making moves on Big Ma'am because Peckham's, or the long-legged tribe guy whose name I cannot remember, said that he was destroying their ships. Which is why they vied for the treasure as good compensation for the candy to pay for another ship. And other than that, Drake is gunning after Kaido. But he's been gunning after Kaido since the beginning of the 2-year time skip. So, we don't know his progress there yet. But that also brings to question, what are the other Supernovas doing? What's Bonnie doing? What's Capone doing? What's Uruk doing? We don't know. But those are the matchups right now. Luffy and Law versus all four. Kid, Apu, and Hawkins versus Big Ma'am. And Kaido versus Drake versus Kaido. And all of them are going to be pretty much gunning for Blackbeard, because he's the main one right now, aside from Shanks. Like, him and Shanks are pretty much neck and neck at the very top. But, basically, why are they gunning for the Emperors? That's very simple, and Law stated this when he was talking to Doflamingo via Transponder Snail. He said, and I'm paraphrasing, "You all have reigned supreme at the top for far too long. You all have the world the way you all want it. And now, since your time has passed, we are coming in. We're gonna fuck everything up for you. We are going to take you out, and we are going to rebuild the world in your place the way we see fit." It's pretty much a supernova takeover. They are gunning for the world powers here. They are going after the four emperors. Law is going after Doflamingo, the main underworld broker, the one who controls everything underground, the slave trade, drug cartel, weapons, artificial devil fruit, SAD. Everything that deals with black market antiquities, he controls. And this still scares me. When Law said that to Doflamingo, the scariest thing, in my opinion, in One Piece happened. Damn it, Kitty! When he said that, Doflamingo's smile he always has turned to a frown. I nearly shit myself when I saw that. You gotta think. He is one of the most powerful people in One Piece. He can probably take on an emperor. He has the string devil fruit, which allows him to take control of other people. He pretty much makes people his own personal living marionettes. We saw him, after this conversation, glide from the island he was on his strings, all Silver Surfer style, heading towards Punk Hazard, where Law was now. And God knows how fast he was going, but he was just gliding on his strings, moving way fast, getting in the action himself. whenever a business of his starts going under, with a smile on his face the whole time, he will give it to the person who pretty much runs it when he's not there. Like when his slave trade business started going under, the guy who was running it while he was away was telling him, "We need your help. Everything's going to shit. It's falling apart." He's like, with a smile on his face, he's like, "Nah, I'm bored with that. You can have it. It's your problem now." Click. He will get rid of things and do as he wants on a whim. That's how powerful he is. He will do whatever he wants and not even think twice about it. He can destroy an entire island with a flick of his finger. I'm not kidding. He does that, boom, whole island gone. That's how powerful he is. So when he frowned, that was the confirmation that shit just got real. It is set in stone. This is happening. It's going to change everything. It's done. Now, so that's why the Supernovas are gunning for the Emperors. It is a takeover. They are tired of the way things are going, and they are going to go in there, wreck everything, and claim it as their own. Now, why is this so important? Why is this so different? Because it was stated that when a pirate goes to the New World, no matter how powerful they think they are, they always, always, always fall under an emperor. Ace, Portgas de Ace, Luffy's half-brother, fell under Whitebeard. And we all know how powerful Ace was. He was Roger's son, and he fell under Whitebeard, the most powerful of the emperors, before his death. And now these Supernova, who Brownbeard stated as the worst generation of pirates. They came in at the end of the Whitebeard era and the beginning of the Blackbeard era, and ever since they got to the New World, they've just been wrecking everything. These guys have got balls, I swear. Alright, now that I've gone off of my little rant tantrum type deal, focus. Okay, next off, here's my prediction segment. Luffy, we all know how powerful he is, and once he fully gains control of his haki and learns more powerful techniques, I can see him being a very good competitor with any of the emperors. But Law, let's be honest here, people. Law has a hacked ability. I'm not hating on him in the slightest, but he has a hacked ability. His Opera Fruit, anything in his room area, he has complete and utter control of. I swear to God. In the latest chapter, this is what gives him a hacked ability. In the latest chapter that just came out, he took all of the children that have been infected by the poison and got all of them in his room and removed the toxins from their body like that. Now think about this. What makes toxins so deadly? They fuse with your cells. They were infused with the cells of the children throughout their body. Law, in an instant, took all of the toxins that were infused with their cells and removed them from their bodies. What the hell was that? He pretty much played a defusion card and separated them. You know how hacked that is? Pretty much anything in his room he can control. So, how's anyone gonna fight against that? Unless they've got very damn good, strong hockey. How is anyone gonna fight against that? Which, luckily for the Emperors, they've got the strongest hockey in the whole world. Especially Shanks. Shanks has been, hinted as having the most powerful hockey. So, how's Law gonna do this? And Big Ma'am and Kaido, we don't know shit about. All we know is that Big Ma'am is huge, and her saliva is acidic, apparently. And she's also craves candy, and is currently on an island made of candy. And they're talking about a tea party, so from what I'm gathering for this, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, basically. Apparently she saw some Alice in Wonderland type shit, and so she's like fucking mental. How is this gonna work out? She's eating her own crew members. So, apparently, she's fucking nuts. Plain and simple. Kaido, we suspect he's a Zoan type and a cyborg. So, how is that gonna handle out? We don't know. All we know are the matchups, some part of the abilities, and... Shut up, kitty! And... that's basically all we know. We know who's gunning for who, and... what... Shut up. And... yeah, who's gunning for who, why they're gunning for them. Well, we know that on Luffy and Law's part, and that's basically all we know. That's all we know. That's all we know. In a nutshell, that's all we know. All right, this has gone on far enough. Leave your comments and theories below. I'm willing to hear about this because this is just my point of view. I'm willing to hear your all's point of view. So, leave your thoughts and comments in the below, and I'm signing out. Good night.